Hey teachers, I'm going to show you in this video how to attach a rubric to an external tool assignment. Most of you who use Google Assignments know that Google will only allow you to use a Google rubric from within the assignment. Canvas does not have the ability to attach a Canvas rubric to that assignment. And when you want to grade that assignment in SpeedGrader, it gets a little tricky. So I'm going to show you how to include this. We are going to be able to give students access to the rubric through a different way, but you certainly need to see how we're going to make this happen. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to click up here and start an assignment. We're just going to call this a rubric test. And then we're going to count the assignment worth, I don't know, let's just count it worth 100 points. And then we will go down here and we need to make sure that the submission type right now is set to no submission. So we're going to basically create an assignment shell and attach a rubric, and then we're going to go back in and change the type of assignment to an external tool. We're going to leave this assigned to everyone, and then we're going to go ahead and click Save here. When I click Save, you'll notice that I have the ability to add a rubric here, and I'm going to click on that button. I'm going to click Find a Rubric. I can find any of the rubrics and classes that I currently have right now. I'm also just going to take this particular one right here, Chattanooga Christian School, and we'll just go ahead and grab this Tech Integration Outcomes. This is going to be a just kind of a generic rubric that we use. So let's go ahead and click on Use this rubric. Now you will notice that the rubric is attached to the assignment, and I can use this rubric in SpeedGrader in order to grade the assignment. So the question now becomes, well, how do I turn this into a Google assignment? Really easy. We just go over here to Edit, and then I'm going to just leave the description blank here. We'll go ahead and put 100 points there, and we're going to now turn this into an external tool. We'll click on Find. We're going to go down here and find Google Assignments 1.3, and go ahead and click on Continue. So this threw this dialog box up on my main screen, and I just dragged it over. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create, and we're just going to create a new document there. And then we'll go ahead and make sure that it's graded in SpeedGrader. If we try to grade it in Google Assignments, then it's not going to give us access to the rubric in order to grade the assignment. So now that I've done that, go ahead and click on Create. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Select. So now when I go ahead and click Save, what should happen is the rubric will now be attached to the assignment. So I'm going to go back in here and just change this right quick and go to Load this tool in a new tab. We're going to now hit, let's go ahead and hit Save and Publish. And there we go. Now you will notice that the rubric is not visible here. However, it is going to be visible over here in SpeedGrader. When I go ahead and click on rubric over here, and then I can use that rubric in order to grade the assignment. So anyway, that's how you do that. In order for the student to be able to see this rubric, it gets a little trickier, so you do need to pay attention here. I'm going to go over here to, we're just going to go to student view right now of this particular assignment, and you'll notice that the student cannot see that rubric. However, if the student goes over here and they go to grades, and then they actually click on that rubric test right there, they can then see the rubric for the assignment over here. Unfortunately, there's no way for the student to be able to see the rubric with the assignment. That seems to be a glitch in Canvas. We would love for them to be able to fix that, but once again, it may be an issue with the fact that if a teacher decided to use a Canvas rubric and a Google rubric at the same time, that it might end up interfering with one another in terms of the syncing with the grade book. So I can understand maybe why they did it that way, but nonetheless, that's where we are right now in terms of the students being able to see this rubric. So if you have any other questions about how to attach a rubric to a Canvas rubric to a Google assignment, please stop by and see me in the Learning Commons. I'd be happy to help you out.